There is no chaos in the world. People think there may be chaos. So you look and say, oh, this is no Tawla. Abad means chaos. Nothing is organized. Things go just because they go. Things happen just because they happen. But that's not true. Because Allah Jalla wa Ala says in the Quran, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا? What, do you think you have been created like that and left in chaos so you can you make your own destiny? So you see a connection. Everything is connected. All the creations are basically interconnected with each other. That's the first connection. The second connection that I want to take you higher up, you see all the creations are connected with each other, and everything is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Creations are connected with each other, and then all the creations are connected to the Day of Judgment, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Day of Judgment, to Hisab, to Iqab, to Thawab, to Jannah, to Nar, to punishment, to reward. All these things immediately connected. Everything you see in life, every event, every creation, not only a creation. What I mean by creation, I mean everything. That means events, things that happen. That means people. Everything is a creation. Because Allah is the creator, and everything else in Allah is creation. Including the words you say, including the actions you do, including the events that happen, that's all creation. That is all connected. And everything is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because many people, those who don't believe, they think, well, nature makes things happen. Water happens because two hydrogen atoms combine with one oxygen atom. You see? Because the law of physics, the law of chemistry says, H2H plus 1 O makes H2O. But who made the H and who made the O? Where did the H come from and where did the O come from? It all is within the precise calculations that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in eternity wills for it to happen per se, as such. And the dalil from the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا. The meaning of the ayah means, do you think that you have been created like that and left? Just Allah created you and, okay, you're left, you can do whatever you want? No. الشمس والقمر بحسبان. الشمس والقمر, everything that's created, the sun and the moon are within precise calculations. They're calculated precisely. وَالنَّجْمُ وَالشَّجَرُ يَسْجُدَانِ. Even the meaning of the ayah, the stars and the trees, they make sujood to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why I always stress on this, that you should not just look at things how they appear to you, because you'll be fooled, you'll be misguided. You have to take a step back and look at things from many points of views and from many aspects. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells you you are connected, everything is connected. Do you think that you have been created like that and left? And look at that with the interpretation. It goes, وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. That means the ayah that you are not coming back to Allah. That is the connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see? Now we connected the creations, and all the creations are connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One more example to make things more clear. When we sin, we all are sinners. We make mistakes, we sin. When someone sins, when you sin, you commit a ma'siyah. Sin means ma'siyah, right? Ma'siyah. When you commit the ma'siyah, those of us that still have their hearts somehow still working, there's some battery in the heart, what do they have? They have a little court system in their heart. He lies, for example, let's say, and his heart feels kind of guilty. Why did you lie? Even though he's lying, he's okay, he's doing it, but his heart is telling him, why did you lie? See, that little court system, you feel that sometimes somebody steals, somebody commits aggression, somebody kills, whatever you do, there's always that little mini court system. A court system in your own self that tells you, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. Why do you do this? You may keep doing it. But still that system is going on. Everybody feels it, everybody knows it, right? That guilt. This is what we call this. We call this a nafsul lawama. A nafs al-lawama. Because nafs has many things in the Quran. Many times when nafs came, I said that many times, because to understand how a personality and a person is in the psychology, ilm al-nafs is in the Quran, really. You go in the Quran and you see ilm al-nafs, nafsiyat, means nafs, soul. A soul that is lawama, that what blame it's that person itself. So this nafs says, I shouldn't have done that. That kind of blame, that's kind of putting responsibility. هذه نفس اللوامة. And this is a mini court system. You see, what your soul is telling you, what your heart is telling you, connecting what you did with yourself, two creations. Or connecting two things. You see somebody hit somebody, walking in the street, someone who's really big, takes someone who's really small, and he beats him up. Zulm, injustice. What do you feel? You feel, your nafs tells you, you should try to support the one who is being beaten. Right? It's normal. And if you don't do that, what do you feel? It's telling you, look, you are interconnected with the events that happen around you all the time. But that's not only it. It interconnects you with the things that happen around you, and it interconnects you with the day of judgment, and with the reward, and with the punishment, and with the hell, and with heaven. Immediately. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بالنفس اللوامة. Right now, you see the connection? Very clear. Allah connected يوم القيامة بالنفس اللوامة. So what is it telling you? A nafs, when it's telling you, the soul, that's telling you you shouldn't do this, why? Because there's a connection immediately to Yawm al-Qiyamah. There's immediate connection to the Day of Judgment. There's immediate connection to the reward. There's immediate connection to the punishment. Don't foresee this. Don't not foresee this, or don't forget this. One more example so things can be a little bit clearer. We don't want to give too many examples. Inshallah. That previous example, you went from a little court, mini court in yourself, to the big court, right? La uqsam bi yawm al-qiyamah. Yawm al-qiyamah is what? It's a big court. Mada' al-mawazin al-qist. There's mawazin, there's scales and all these things. That's the Day of Judgment. And the mini court is in your heart telling you shouldn't do this, and there's an immediate connection between the middle court, the mini court, and the large court. Let's go on another scale. A scale of a journey. You all take trips. You go from one city to another. You go from one country to another. People ride, and their journey they ride nowadays. They ride cars, they ride buses, they ride planes, they ride bicycles, motorcycles, ships, right? In this little journey, this is a little journey you're taking from one place to another. In this little journey, what do you say? What is the dua for the journey? سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له. Saying, Alhamdulillah, so Allah, glory to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that gave me this, I am taking it, I'm beginning the journey, I'm riding on this. But that journey doesn't leave you like that. Islam doesn't leave you like that. Islam tells you this journey is not the only journey, it's connected to the other journey. Just like that court, the mini court that you had, was connected to the bigger court, the Yawm al-Qiyamah, this journey is connected to the bigger journey. How so? Continue the dua. سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون. You see the connection? Right away, it takes you from here, takes you right away to the Day of Judgment. That means, what does it mean? It means at the end of the dua that